Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing really well. My name is Marty and today we're going to be watching Twisters from 2024, which is my pick of a film that I have been wanting to see for a little while now. It's been on my list and I just didn't get a chance to see it in the cinema or even in 4DX. Now I've been wanting to see this for many reasons because I loved Twister. I also watch a lot of Storm Chasers. I watch Reed Timmer. Well, apparently Reed Timmer took the writer of this film out on a storm chase to get ideas for the film itself, and I'm going to include it at the very end. Something else that I'm also going to do at the end is, considering I'm here in the UK and I've not really had an experience with tornadoes, hilariously, near where I grew up, just a few days ago from me filming this, there was a tornado. And apparently this week, up and down the country, there have been sightings of tornadoes. And I'm a little bit worried because the UK doesn't really get that kind of weather. At the end, I'm going to be doing my little review of the film, and I'm also going to do my trivia section. I'm also then going to be re-watching the film with a friend of mine from the US. I'm going to be including some of the VR cinema footage. She's had more experience with tornadoes, and it kind of made sense having an American's viewpoint as well as the UK. Anyway, without further ado, this is Twisters from 2024. The stormy background. We see the storm on the globe here. So excited for this. From a filmmaker's perspective, I liked the title, Behind the Grass.
You found one for us?
Oh wait, was that looked a little bit like their version of Dorothy.
What the hell? Storm's here, guys. Let's go.
I can't be. Oh.
Anthony Ramos. I forgot he was in the film. Brilliant in The Heights.
Yeah, recording.
That's usually me.
Today, our science team from the Tornado Tamer Project is out in the field, about to chase a storm southwest of us. Our experiment is designed to decrease the moisture inside of a tornado to see if we can make it collapse. Suck up our super absorbent polymers in these barrels.
Like, a bit like
Oh yeah.
Phoebe from Ghostbusters, McKenna Grace.
Dana doesn't see what Kate sees, remember?
Or Kian and Shipka. They're similar, aren't they?
What are you doing? Dorothy's not at the desk.
It is Dorothy.
You know what today is?
The day we tame a tornado! I'm gonna yak first.
Even though they... They seem like a really fun team to go with. That transition. I mean, the transition was fairly easy because it's a Sky replacement, but still. So is he like our Philip Seymour Hoffman character?
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
That's not a thing.
Hey Mom, what's up?
Yes, we'll be careful.
She says there's barbecue at the house when we're done.
I don't believe she does, but I really wish and hope that they have a cameo from Helen Hunt in this.
Southwest position to read my sensors.
There's a storm.
Some serious energy building in there.
Don't lean out the window.
Someone just flies at the car.
That's what happens.
Okay, we should get the mixture ready.
Don't you want to wait for the rain to hit first? Okay, we should.
There's the rain. I wonder if they'll have storm chasing cars like Reed Timmer's cars. The Dominator.
Hey, look, hey, gentle. Usually it works.
This thing is so
Oh,
old.
great.
Like, I mean, it's old, but it's field tested.
Dorothy's not working, then forget the data, okay?
No point in putting yourself in danger.
Probably our last chase of the season.
Got other stuff in the other barrels.
Whatever we need to win a big fat grand.
All about my cash money, right?
He likes her.
Careful!
Or do I get a feeling that they're going to die?
Got a cape of 4,000, 100 knots gates a gate, wind shear aloft.
I'm getting ready for something to launch itself at the car.
Give us a nice, respectable EF1. I mean, EF2 will take it.
Are we in the tornado?
No, it's behind us.
No, we've got to drop the barrels in his path.
I would have dropped and go. Oh, Jesus! What the fuck? Detach it and get out of there.
This is the path. Okay, you guys stay here. I'll get it.
We gotta help her, guys. Oh, we need leverage to tip it. Engaging our muscles there, brace.
Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Oh.
Can we drop the trailer, Hobby?
Good, yeah, that's what I'm saying about doing.
What if there's no tornado? What if it's just a dense wave of hail?
I mean, there's a tornado.
That's not a hail wave.
Oh no.
The polyacrylate should be active now.
A moving sensor can't give you the exact measurement. 40,000 feet. And your tornado isn't shrinking, Kate.
It's growing.
Holy shit.
A lot bigger than you expected.
Javi, talk to us.
Shot up 70,000 feet.
Head velocity is 200 miles per hour.
That's impossible.
And this is an EF5.
There, that looks like it could be.
Guys, whatever's in there is big. And it's moving fast. Drive.
Holy. I'd love to be a storm chaser, but this part of it would just terrify me.
Everybody okay?
What is that?
Can't stay here. There!
Overpasses are the worst in tornadoes.
No, yes, don't go under an overpass. It's not safe. No matter how much is said, by the way, that is definitely a thing. Do not go under an overpass when there's a tornado.
Yes, Addy, for me.
Much like they say in the other tornado in Twisters, it's the suck zone. No! Yeah, this is similar to an actual event that happened. It feels... I was going to say it feels too Hollywood-esque.
Your arms around the rim. It's gonna be okay. I got you.
No! How the hell is she still there if he's gone? Oh my god, that juxtaposition between that loud and... This reminds me of in the opening to Twister with what happens. A reason for why she storm chases now. Look at that damage path. Maybe she isn't storm chasing. Thought she would.
Our regional office focuses on New York metro weather. We can see weather around the country here.
Tornado coming to New York?
Oh, tornadoes are extremely rare in New York.
That's foreshadowing. It's gonna happen, isn't it?
2 years ago.
Whoa.
Are these real? These are real tornadoes that hit the US.
Wind speed's currently at 28 knots. The model projects us heading into Maryland.
Our wind speeds have fallen 2 knots. Structure is weakening. Looks like it's all falling through.
She doesn't storm chase, but she does it for a living. Monitors storms.
There's a guy here to see you. He's in the conference room.
Hi, I'm Kate.
Oh, he came back to see
Hey,
her.
Kate. I went back to Miami, but I joined the military. I was just feeling kind of lost. Tried reaching out to you a few times.
Yeah, I'm not great for communication.
Neither am I.
I stopped by your mom's in Sepulpa to check in. She said you don't come home anymore. I knew you'd move, but I didn't expect you to move somewhere like New York.
I could hear. People are nice.
Too many... Jeez, gotta pay attention. Maybe she didn't want reminders of the country with what happened.
My job in the military was to operate one of these phased array radar, PAR, scanning for missiles.
Leveled up from Dorothy.
Many levels. This thing was so powerful, I could watch a moth fly from like a mile away. But I kept asking myself, what if we point this thing at a tornado?
I was about to say, was that going to come into to play with tornadoes? Yeah.
To get it close enough.
Until now. The military, they came up with portable units, and they're small. I got my hands on a few prototypes.
Oh, cool.
Can I borrow this real quick? Thanks. Appreciate it. This is a tornado, right?
Yeah.
Team drives up, place a portable PAR here. Incredible high-resolution images, but they're still kind of flat. My team sets up 2 more here.
Oh, create like a 3D image from the different perspectives.
Now we have
A 3-dimensional scan.
the most perfect scan ever. We can use this data to save lives.
Have they done that in real life as well?
This is incredible.
And you're the only person that can get me close enough to a tornado to do this.
No, I don't chase anymore.
The girl I know, she'd be going into the storms.
Not that person anymore.
You have a gift. I can't do this without you.
You should really be getting back. It was good seeing you.
Kate, you ever wonder why it was us that made it out of there?
Help to change the way storms are seen. Oh.
Another town got hit last night with no warning. We're having a once-in-a-generation tornado outbreak. It's coming after the people we love. Now we have a way to fight back. Just give me 1 week. The only thing that's missing is you.
I'd say do it, even if you're in the sidelines.
I left my boots out by the door.
That's all she's thinking about every time.
Nice upgrade from the old van, right?
Yeah, how are you paying for all this?
Got investors. A lot of new housing developments going up, so the developers, they want full-time weather data. Anytime a new building goes up, I want a storm PAR radar right there, letting the people know exactly what the storm's gonna do.
A good business plan.
Business entrepreneur was not how I saw your future.
Yeah.
I feel lucky if we could get you to wear pants.
Well, that hasn't completely changed.
Oh, is this the scene when I did the trailer video, by the way. One of you guys is apparently in this film.
Bring it in, team. You guys have all heard me talk about Kate. She's the best. We'll never work with a more talented team than this one. PhDs from NASA, FEMA, NOAA, NWS.
Got the whole alphabet.
Only the best.
No matter how many PhDs you got, you've not got work in the field.
Except for Scott. He went to MIT instead of Muskogee State. He makes up for it with his beautiful, amazing personality.
Wonderful.
It's gonna be the wildest tornado week you've ever seen.
Everybody with a $10 weather ad knows it.
Love this song. There he is, Glen Powell.
We're live on YouTube. Say something.
Who are they?
Hillbillies with a YouTube channel.
The film version of Reed Timmer, basically. And a billion others.
I'm feeling pretty good. If you feel it.
Jason. Feel it. Jason. He doesn't seem like he fits in at all, that guy.
It's Tyler Owens. He calls himself a tornado wrangler.
What does that even mean?
Who wants a t-shirt?
Means our world is going to All right, Kate. Which storm should we chase?
Oh, he's looking at her with such hope.
It's a nice looking cell over to the east.
They're all following her.
I'll just watch on this first one.
You got this. That's why you're here.
Come on, Kate, you got this.
Oh. I like that shot.
Compare the wind direction to cloud movement. Get you a feel for the shear. Sometimes the old ways are better than the new.
What is Owens up to?
I think he's just trying to figure out who she is, what she is.
Oh, you're a long way from home, city girl.
We know which storm we're going after yet.
Not yet, not until she decides.
Oh, why don't we ask?
Kate.
Hi, Kate. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Ben. I'm a reporter doing a piece on American storm chasing.
Ah, that's why he doesn't fit in.
I just had to promise to write nothing but good stuff about me.
Good luck with that.
You didn't say which way we were going yet. West, we double our chances. East, it's high risk, high reward.
Well, go for the reward. I don't want Ben to think you're boring. Two cells to the west are fighting over the same inflow. They'll choke each other out. This one to the east is the sky all to herself. Moisture, wind shear, instability, all the things you need to give Ben a good show.
I like her. She's good.
I said city girl knows her stuff, Ben.
Thanks.
Those two are kind of good together.
Maybe if I work real hard, I could be a tornado wrangler too. We want the cells to the west.
The one to the east has much better numbers.
Conditions don't feel right.
Guess we're listening to dandelions now.
I thought she told us east.
She did. She lied. She's going the right way, but she lied to them to push them off the set. Apparently when Glen Powell was in an interview, he said the glary eyes thing of looking into the sun when you're filming.
Cycling.
Oh, look at that. Bill Paxton taught him to close his eyes and stare at the sun so that when you open them, your eyes are accustomed to it. And he's been doing that all his career. Oh my God.
It's forming just like you called it.
But that was doing that before the wind had picked up properly.
What's the plan?
We want a 3D scan of the entire area around the vortex, which means we're gonna surround it with 3 radars. Tin Man will get behind the tornado. Scarecrow is gonna get behind the tornado.
Love the drifting shots.
And all the data that they send will be received by Wizard.
There it is.
We get right in front of that thing and set up our radar. You got this, Kate.
She is bricking it.
That's our tornado, baby!
I'd love the thrill of it, but the... What the...
What's up, chat? Welcome back. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, he's definitely Reed, isn't he?
I'm looking at a toll road due north of us.
It's like the Wild Wild West out here.
It's with him on the road.
Chief Stormhound Boone, Boney Bivey, Dexter and Danny in the caravan behind us, and Lily with her drone ready. Ben in the back seat.
Hello.
You just came in from London yesterday, right?
Yes, South London.
Didn't even clock he's British.
Just between Streatham Hill and West Norwood.
Okay.
Just completely ignored him. Oh my God. Oh yeah, same thing happened with Reed and the team. One of those shredded up completely.
Tornadoes moving steady.
The line girl was right.
We got golf balls! Those golf balls and baseballs!
Assuming this is safe.
No, sir, it's not safe. Oh my God. Yeah, not safe, but fun as hell.
Right over here.
The amount of idiots just roaming. Get out.
Tyler Owens effect.
They're gonna be killed. If that tornado just turns the other way slightly,
The path is shifting.
which it can, like this,
There's a Tin Man approaching our par position.
I can kind of see why they didn't use real tornadoes now.
Tin Man is active.
Wait, it's Tin Man. Dorothy and Tin Man. Yeah, and Lion, yeah, didn't put two and two together.
Scarecrow is up.
They have to work fast.
Come on, Kate, talk to me. We getting close.
Just up there in the clearing.
You're a little bit close.
I need you.
That's a bit too close. Hurry up. That's far too close. Honestly, I would have just put it on the floor, boom, 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 done, go.
What do you see?
This isn't right.
Is this where it's headed?
I think it's growing.
Javier.
God, be safe.
We're too far.
No. Did she do that on purpose?
Tornadoes that way. Okay. Nice goggles, Javi.
The sun.
We're entering the suck zone, baby.
The sack zone.
The suck zone.
Going to a tornado for God's sake. So my harness won't do up.
Ah, well.
Why didn't you tell me this before? God.
Because they wanted you to panic like that.
Are those fireworks?
Hell yeah. And they've done it. Dissipated the tornado by disrupting the airflow from what I remember.
How you feeling, brother? Top of the world, man. I got Boone on camera. Can you shoot fireworks? Yes, you can. And we are professional tornado wranglers. Yes, indeed.
He's insane.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Javi. I screwed up.
We'll find another one. It's all part of the game, right?
I think for her, a lot of it was trauma as well.
It's not anyone's fault.
You can hear that he's trying to defend her and it's not anyone's fault. I like that song.
Yeah, Javi, you stayed in every motel in Oklahoma.
Remember we used to have Addie check in? And then later we'd all sneak into the room so we could all save $10.
Man, that's a good idea.
You wanna hang out later?
I'm real tired, but maybe another time.
Yeah.
She didn't say no. Well, she kind of said no, but she didn't say never.
It's good to have you back.
I'm not back.
You're back.
Joe's gonna wig when she sees he's back.
I'm not back.
City girl.
It's got a nickname for her. City Girl.
Oh, didn't throw you off the scent.
That's what makes Tyler famous.
You mean on YouTube?
Oh, yeah, we're on the YouTube.
She says it with such a sort of prodding sound.
Just in case I include you in my piece.
On YouTube?
Kate's fine.
You made a good call earlier. The other cell, cap never broke.
What's the cap?
Temperature inversion in the mid part of the lower atmosphere. It inhibits a storm from forming.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of the techno jargon with storm chasing and stuff, but I love it.
Tyler, he studied meteorology.
You know, our crew's not like your crew, Kate. These guys have seen more tornadoes than anyone else in this lot combined.
Do you think there's a chance we'll see one tomorrow?
I mean, if they do it most days, then yeah.
Outbreak, baby.
You know, if you can keep up, put you in the episode.
Can't wait. So it's the highlight of her life.
Can't trust the things she says.
Well, you can always trust a guy who puts his face on a t-shirt.
Exactly. Very good comeback. Look at here.
This is a forewarned weather alert.
Tornadoes.
With possible major storms across Oklahoma over the next 36 hours.
These are the properties that were wiped out yesterday. All the information we can pull on them.
Most of the properties are underinsured or have no insurance at all. Are you interested in an all-cash offer?
This is Marshall Riggs. We've been working together. He's one of the storm power investors I told you about.
I'm not keen on that guy. I thought he'd be likable. Just seems to be constantly looking down his nose at her.
No, it's clearly moving into a stable environment.
No low-level cape, not enough sheer to keep it interesting.
It's gonna die out.
Where'd you say you learned how to track storms again?
I didn't.
So these are going to be like the Bill and the Helen.
You're all day waiting for nothing to happen. How about we try to get along?
Hey, you're right.
Except she's...
I'll get us a couple of drinks. What would you like?
Yeah, it's kind of similar.
Really?
Really?
Wouldn't mind an iced tea.
Ooh, nice tea. What's she up to? Was she going to put Tabasco sauce in it or something?
Gotta go.
Oh, because they picked up on...
We're almost done here.
Now.
They picked up on a storm.
We got a winner.
Northwest, 10 o'clock.
That's the one. Let's run.
I'm really liking this film so far. Oh, cool. Is that how he's got the shots? Get going. If I ever go to America again, I would love to. I don't know, because I know it's dangerous to go on one of these, and it's only for professionals, but I'd quite enjoy to witness some of it.
Kate must have seen the storm too.
So what's the deal with her?
Why don't we focus on our
She's
story,
good.
Ben?
Sorry, she's just intriguing.
She is that.
Already has a nice structure, pulling tons of warm, moist air from the south.
Warm air busts through the cap, explodes in the atmosphere, creating an anvil. Vertical wind shear begins to rotate the updraft, forming a mesocyclone.
And here's the mystery.
How a tornado forms.
Every little detail that
has to be perfect.
Love they both get it just as much as themselves.
Please, come on.
There it is. Yeah, baby!
Nature's masterpiece.
There's another one forming. Oh, twisters, yeah.
We got twins!
Is that normal? They're rotating.
Well, I thought, yeah, there's
a name for that.
There is a name for it.
Fujiwara effect!
Wait, that's the name for it?
One's gonna die out.
Because that is a thing, isn't it? There is where you can get mini tornadoes just wisping off of the outside.
Let's get our data.
They're called something though, the other tornadoes. That was their old call sign. Their thing, wasn't it?
Let's go. Alright guys, let's cut these guys off. There you go, Owens.
Oh, I can hear.
Which one's it gonna be, Kate?
Okay, I'm on it. Which one are we going, left or right?
I'm gonna say the one on the right.
Stop filming for a second, I need to think.
Oh.
Hey, Tyler doesn't want you to see this. Just think.
He's gotta put his thinking brain on.
Looking like the inflow's cranking on the right.
Let's go for the right.
Yeah, I was gonna say the one on the right. I wasn't sure because it's already active if it was gonna dissipate. But it's already grown. Or they're gonna come together as one, maybe.
Take a left!
The wind on the left one is stronger, maybe?
It's a bad move, honey bun!
Who the hell is making the decision up there, him or her?
She is.
Just screwed the pooch, Ben. Fire a couple flares straight up this thing's ass.
I love country music.
How are you?
These are my new trousers.
Trousers, you can wash them. I like this song.
Drive into it again.
It's driving into us.
Yep, buckle in. Get in. But they can't lock down, or whatever they've got to do.
This is all chocolate. With eating chocolate.
Oh no. This is what I always worry about with those things. With Reed's Dominator. They're brilliant. They're all excited. He's terrified. Okay.
Was that it?
Unless it's gonna just suddenly appear again. She was right. Yeah, I thought maybe it would dissipate, but then all of a sudden come back stronger.
We should have went with her.
Whoa, baby, let's go!
You think so?
It's amazing, Kate. How did you even know that?
Winds moved to the north, just what this one needed.
Oh, that's what it is.
Scarecrow's up! T-Man is up!
That was a scary looking shot.
Come on!
Go. I swear they're far too close when they do this. It's only them, but I always think they're way too close. But they have said they're meant to be in the path of the tornado, so I'm hoping that was supposed to happen. I don't think it was.
Lost your radar, Javi. You got eyes on the tornado?
Right in front of us. Oh. Ah! Watch out!
What was that?
It was a chicken coop.
I think I killed some chickens.
Yeah. Go. What are you doing? Oh god, this is so loud. Let's hope that's the end of it and they're not in the eye of the tornado. Oh, okay, they're okay.
Thank God it's just grazed us.
The tornado's headed to a small town.
They already called it in.
Someone might need help.
Oh my god, look at that. Wonder if they filmed in a town that was tornado struck, or if they built that. Oh my god.
You were right back there. It's good that we came to help.
I wish we could do more.
That looks real.
In the data from the PAR radar, maybe we could use it to prevent all this.
Take the truck, all right? I'll go deal with locating the radar.
I almost feel like he's doing a really dodgy deal with the sheriff guy. Like he was keeping it hush-hush from her. At least they're all helping out.
It's a nice play on the left twin.
Didn't help these people any.
No storm power was in the business of helping.
From what I see, they're trying to make a difference.
That was his uncle, Marshall.
That's one way of putting it.
What?
Do you even know who you're chasing for?
What are you talking about?
How much more of these people got to lose before y'all done making a difference?
Sorry, this is the guy selling t-shirts and mugs after a storm's hit.
She's got a point.
You have a minute for some questions.
Talk to Kate. She seems to have all the answers.
Now's not a good time.
Ben's gonna end up changing his story to her story.
Here, take some food.
Oh, don't have any cash.
That's free. That's why we're always selling those t-shirts.
Save it, in case you run low.
How much for the storm?
Told you, dodgy dealings.
Thought you might be hungry.
Peter. Thanks. Bye-bye. Good on her. Is he still out there? He is still out there.
Find the dog?
Of course I found the dog. Glen.
Superhero Glen.
Yeah, well, you've seen the worst of this place. Thought it'd be nice to see something good. Want to take you somewhere.
Okay. A place where all the community comes together. Sorry, every time I see a scene like this, a really happy scene in a film like this,
You ever seen anything like this?
I feel like you're just gonna get the tornado happen.
You know, I grew up on a farm. It's a pulpa. This ain't my first rodeo.
I learned something about you.
Yeah, why do I feel like this is going to be similar to the cinema scene, the drive-in theatre scene in Twister?
What was your first tornado?
Tell me yours.
I was 8, driving with my aunt. All of a sudden, this vortex just lowers right down in the center of the road.
Oh my god.
I was just mesmerized. Then I looked at my aunt. She's got this look on her face.
Petrified, probably.
I realized that moment I was supposed to be scared.
Were you scared?
Yeah, I was.
Scared, but excited.
Tornado wrangler is scared of tornadoes.
Okay, Sepulpa.
Jesus. They know. Nobody watches the channel, probably.
I used to compete. Got my head stomped on by one too many bulls.
Oh, wow.
You're scared of tornadoes, but not of riding bulls?
Tornadoes, bulls, same thing. Fear's the reason you do.
Gotta tame them.
You don't face your fears, you ride them.
That's it. I knew that. I was trying to think of what it was. Taming them, riding them, something. Yep, I was right. Tornado.
Were you tracking cells out this way?
Nope, but you should be. Oh, no, no, no. Do you know what? I hate that we can't see tornadoes in the dark.
Tornado has touched down near the area. We need evacuate this
Alright,
area.
dude, you could be a little calmer with that. Panic. Everybody, tornadoes at the area. Get out now. Save your lives. Yes, it's scary, but don't make everyone panic. Make everyone panic. Okay, I can understand the panic now if you see the tornado behind. Oh no, there's kids as well.
Hello?
Go.
Nothing works in this hole. Now the cable's out.
Was that Bill Paxton's son? James.
I got a refund going here. There's a line here, buddy.
There's people underground right now.
Okay, there's no tornado.
It is him, are they?
9 times out of 10, it's a false alarm.
Who was she?
Now the power's out.
No tornado.
No, the tornado wiped it out.
Hey, I don't want to have to give you a bad review.
Hey, come with me!
All right, follow her.
Where are you going to?
Whoa, hey, what?
Jesus, I saw it outside the window.
Take the tornado! Take the tornado!
Go.
Was she going to go under the bleachers of the... Oh, in there, in the swimming pool. Oh, frick. No, you idiots, don't go. Oh, no.
We gotta go.
Yeah, this reminds me of the, the garage. Oh, frick.
Just grab my hand.
Oh, no. Oh.
I can do it.
No, you can't do it. You're going to get squished. And... Okay. Jesus! Very reminiscent of the first film. I love it. Terrifying for her as well because of the past. Is that it? Is it over? Oh god, I hope the rest of the team is okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, frick. By the way, phenomenal job to the team behind making this film because this is insanely accurate from everything I have seen.
I saw the size of it. All I could think was...
So where did you stick it out?
Right down here.
Good call.
It's all thanks to Kate.
It's all Kate.
You've been with Owens the whole time?
Yeah. Why?
I feel like they need to kind of hire these two onto the other team.
This place was family owned, so I'm gonna start working up some numbers. Riggs is gonna want those first thing.
What is Riggs getting out of all your data collection?
Yep, land.
Profiting off of people's tragedy, part of your business plan.
Yes.
Why are you doing this?
Riggs is offering these people a way to move on.
Swooping in and taking advantage of
Taking up the land, spying them out.
You have no idea what that's like.
I don't know what that's like. How about losing 3 of my best friends?
Oh yeah, of course.
While you were trying to land a big fat grant for your science project.
Forgot about him being there as well.
Can you hide it?
You can't say that you didn't mean it. You meant every word of that.
Wait, don't leave like this. Look, where you going?
I mean, I know he didn't mean it to be an arse, but still.
I've been dreaming
I've heard this song.
who I am and who I used to be. Home out of Oklahoma.
I love the music on this soundtrack because that's what I've heard already. Like, there's a song by Mason Ramsey, is that his name? The guy who was the yodeling kid.
Let's go crazy, shake, shake. I remember where I can't take the heart.
Mama, it's me.
She's probably gonna be frightened to hell.
What happened? Sorry, there's so much junk in here.
Oh, photos of the storm chasing they did as kids.
And your friend Javi stopped by a few weeks back. You chasing again?
No.
Don't lie to your mother. Yes would be the word.
Do you need anything?
No, fine.
Okay.
She just needed to be back there with her mum.
Here we are.
Oh, is this old footage now?
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
Kate is doing some work.
Oh,
Show yourself. Isn't she cute? I'm just doing a little video.
that was her partner, wasn't it?
This is Kate's film project.
I love it. The model.
Cloud microphysics.
This is what I have to put up. Very bright.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
We're taming a tornado.
We're taming it.
Well, I said earlier about taming a tornado, didn't I?
This is what it's like to be inside a tornado, Kate.
Well, I can only...
I had a feeling that they were gonna, like, editing, they were gonna cut quickly to the tornado there. Was it like a memory thing?
I've been wondering what you want me to do with all this stuff.
You can just throw it out.
Surprising she kept it for so long.
You done?
Nope, she's not done.
It's funny, I keep seeing more and more tornadoes. Price of wheat and seed going up and up.
She's testing it like,
But I'm still here.
Get back in.
I'm sorry, Mom. I haven't been good about calling.
No, ring doorbell. I thought it was mine. I was like,
I'm still waiting for you to save the world.
wait, is she creating her own tornadoes in there? Oh, I love that.
Build your own tornado.
She's her very own Doc and Marty.
How'd you find me?
Dexter pieced it together. You remembered your name from the news a few years back. I'm sorry about your friends.
I'm fixing some food. You two okay eating outside?
Not gonna bother you, Miss Gordon.
Staying.
He's staying. You can call me Kathy. Kate, why don't you set up the table?
She just immediately invited him to dinner.
Oh, she had that early on. Always knew when weather was coming. Even better than the cows.
Oh, you hear that? You're better than the cows.
Gotta have a feel for it.
She always had a feel for it,
Oh,
huh?
yeah. One time I was giving her a bath.
Can we not?
Oh, God.
Maybe just a little. And we heard thunder, and she shot up.
Mum wanting to embarrass her.
Ran out the house naked as the day she was born. And when I finally caught up with her, she was standing in the middle,
Watching the storm.
staring at the sky.
I gotta try that out.
Will you stop encouraging her?
Keep your clothes on, Kate. Let your mom finish.
She always loved weather. Worse the weather, the happier the girl. What about you?
Now, when you love something, you'll spend your whole life trying to understand it.
She was heading up a big study with her friends, disrupting tornado dynamics.
Yeah, that's going to push her away. Talking about her friends.
Once in a generation tornado outbreak, the state will continue to see more. Sutter State is bracing for increasingly violent.
It's just tornado, tornado, tornado.
I invited Tyler to stay the night in the guest room.
Great. Thanks, Mum. She just loves putting them in it together.
You thought you could disrupt a tornado. You're the OG wrangler.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, she had the thoughts first, yeah.
You really think I'm an idiot, don't you?
No, I don't.
Upload this to my laptop. How did you not tell me about this?
When it mattered, I got it wrong.
Yeah, but people do make mistakes.
I underestimated what we were up against, and I pushed it too far. And for what? Some childish dream I had that I could make a difference. It was never gonna work.
You can.
I have to live with that forever.
EF1 or EF5 tornado rating. It's not based on size or wind speed. Power we ascribe to it, it's based on damage. That's only after the fact we can really define it. What it destroys, what it takes from us.
Yeah, for her it's like an EF10 because it's destroyed everything.
I'm sorry for what happened. But how much more are you gonna let this thing take from you?
You know, you should get some sleep.
Since it ruined her childhood, though. When I say childhood, I mean growing up with the friends that she had. Can you not do it for your friends? Because they were the ones that all... I presume they all had the input into this anyway, didn't they? Walk around like a cowboy, white t-shirt and hat. Scary.
You said you could get a new model running?
Yes, ma'am. So this is an EF1, perfect conditions. Run your experiment, see if it works.
Buoyancy of the rising air is reducing.
Slowing the updraft.
It works.
Okay, in theory, this should have worked.
Yeah, and she had her own first
In theory.
version of what he's done now.
But it wasn't an EF1 that day. We never had a chance.
You want one?
Aww. We'll go hunting for an EF1.
What's all this for?
Wait, what are you touching back there? Stop. That's a mirror.
No, they signed merch.
Have you ever been in a car before?
We're all out of gadgets.
Yeah, don't.
One of those locks. Oh,
It's a rocket.
yep. A loaded set of rockets as well. Earlier in the film, they had to load the rockets, didn't they?
All right, what about these two little ones?
This one to the east is the Sky Alder herself.
You serious?
Tell you later.
Like that shot with the plane to that. That's massive.
Oh, she's perfect.
She's gorgeous.
That's not an EF1, is it? He's like, that's not the gorgeous thing.
All right, let's
We're just gonna drop the trailer in its path, right?
I'll tell you later.
They're gonna buckle down into it. Oh no, because of her trauma, is she gonna be okay with it?
drive into it. Can't miss from in there.
That's a nice tornado.
Got extra weight on the chassis.
Yeah, I don't think he realizes either.
This is really dumb.
All right, we got this.
I mean, I would have locked down by now. How are you not flying? I would have locked down way before that. Go, do it. I suppose that's just the outer wind. Wait, there is an eye. I think I just saw part of it. Yeah, there it is. Wow. They did it! Oh, don't go and stand at it.
It's not working. What if it's the model that's the problem?
How do we create a better one?
It's weird that it worked in model form, but it didn't work in real life. There's loads of variables though. Oh, he's not going to be happy about this.
About what I said earlier, I didn't mean any of that. If there's anything I can say or do to make it better,
Give me your par data, that's a start.
What are you doing?
I'm giving this to her. What does it look like? I needed money to start Storm Par. That's why I went into business with rigs. I want to help people too, Kate. I said what I said because I carry that guilt with me too. Every single day of my life. I'm sorry.
Why don't you stay and help us finally solve this together?
Leave Storm Par behind.
You know, there was a time when I'd do anything for you, Kate.
But why not now?
Javi, let's roll. We got a storm.
I get back to work. The more data I get, the better for business.
Your business is a terrible idea, now knowing about it.
It's a complete map of the chaos.
Whoa.
Absorbing the existing raindrops. We need it to precipitate out more.
So we need to make it rain.
There were cloud seeding in Lawton.
We could shoot rockets to that. The silver iodide converts the moisture, and then the sodium polyacrylate would pull the water, increasing the cold pool.
No faster way to choke a tornado.
Okay. These names mean nothing to me, but...
Now we're gonna need you guys for something. No, we'll come to you.
Oh.
You're gonna come back before you go home.
You know I will.
I hope so. I hope my mum's going to be okay.
Love you.
Love you.
This is for you.
You have any idea what you're getting yourself into?
A whole lot of trouble.
I'm beginning to.
Him with his face.
Okay.
I mean, it was the thought that count. Thanks. Use this as a tea towel.
Lord.
She's like, what have you got into?
Stuck around.
Turns out there's more to this story than I thought.
We got a new ending for you.
Y'all missed a big one, look. Can you rig that drone to collect data? I can do that.
I feel like that's what they should have been doing all along, though. Using it for collecting data.
No makeup.
How about we launch some new rockets? You see, rockets.
We need a 40-foot trailer, heavy enough to anchor barrels, and 100-mile-an-hour winds.
Why the hell would you want that?
For wrangling tornadoes.
Well, because when we drive into a tornado, we want whatever's on the trailer to get sucked into it, but not us.
Okay.
You're gonna want aluminum.
He just took it as, oh, okay, cool. Not that it's crazy.
The principle of a tornado by modifying the variables.
What does that mean?
Taming the storm.
Just words.
All right, we're gonna shoot the clouds. The rockets of silver iodide. Don't touch that.
And that does what to the tornado?
Cuts the fuel, Ben.
I mean, they are beautiful things. Ah, is he taking his own... I think he's rewriting the story.
She is your story, Ben. Give me a copy of that.
She deserves it.
No offense, but I'm gonna get a ride with someone else.
Oh, okay. Surprised. Well, not surprised with how... Yeah, I'm not surprised with how much he hates it.
Speeds at 22, intercept is northeast.
Hey, these storm buttheads are cutting us off.
Told you we didn't need her.
All right, let's not get distracted. Let's get these babies in the air.
I believe they don't have Dorothy now, am I right? Maybe that was only when they were younger. It was a nice cameo all the same.
I lost it.
Push it, get ahead of it.
Stop it when dark.
Uh-oh.
Dead cells off.
Lily, are you above us?
Yep, about to get struck by lightning, probably.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh, yep, there you go.
We lost visual.
Oh, you can hear it though, the tornado. That.
Can't see anything. That's all right. Just keep telling you. I think we should stop. We have to
Stop. So it's there, right in front of you. Oh my god, no, 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 no. God, I hope he's gonna be okay.
Tyler, we gotta do something.
That's a power station. Now it's a firenado.
We can't just leave.
We're not gonna leave it, but we gotta move. We gotta move.
Especially if that thing changes direction. What was that? Go, go, go. If they can. Oh, hell no. This film, like the effects, I've got to say, are incredible. Very realistic looking tornadoes as well. I've taken it for granted this entire film, but I know obviously they are digital.
This is good. Oh, that ain't good. That ain't good. It's shifting.
It's a massive thing. That's going to be year 5, isn't it? Don't they say though that normally stuff like fire and that certain things can help to dissipate because it disrupts the flow again?
Hey guys, there's nothing we can do to stop it. Make sure people get to a safe place. Big buildings, stay away from windows.
Oh my god.
They're running from it. They're scared.
They're not running.
They're going to warn people.
They're heading into town to help. Look, we gotta go too.
No, we got our access road here on the left, coming up.
Oh man, there's a lot of people there, man. I think we should follow them.
Whose side are you on, man? You want to go hang out with your little girlfriend?
The side of helping people.
Team waiting for us, and we got the storm of a century. I don't care about the people. Stop the truck.
I can tell that.
Stop the truck.
Yeah, stop it. Get him out. At the back.
Tell Riggs we're done.
Yep. Yes. Come on, Harvey. That's what I would have done. Be an ass. You get that treatment. Is he going to help as well? Oh my god, oh, behind you. Oh, in 4DX, this would have been incredible to see. That's a good shot.
Shuttles are all full. We gotta get everyone to the movie theater. Everybody inside.
In the movie theatre? Oh, seeing this in 4DX with the movie theatre scene would have been epic. Well, just in the cinema in general, but...
Come on.
Oh my... No! Oh, flip. Oh. The Warner Brothers water tower is falling. You might need to if that thing's gonna fall. Harvey. Yes! Run, 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 run. Well, this is turning into proper Universal ride now. You've got everything. Oh wait, El Reno. There was an El Reno tornado, wasn't there? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is terrifying.
This theater isn't built to withstand what's coming.
That's gonna be wiped out in a second. Did they say there's no basement?
Where's Kate?
Kate, what are you doing? Oh, she's gonna try and intercept it to stop it. Be careful. Oh my god.
Where's Kate?
I mean, the direction of that doesn't look like it's even coming towards town anyway. It's going sideways. What is she doing? This is just a death mission. I mean, way to overcome your fears. Wasn't that let off a bit too early? Oh. And now run. Get away from the doors. Oh, no.
We gotta help get these people to the back of the theater.
Get to the projection room area? Could you not do it there? They're not going to hold, are they? Oh, come on. No. There's no way she can unlatch it or anything, is there? This is like the theatre scene, like the drive-in theatre. Oh, terrifying. Yes. Oh no. Although I hope it's not going to be like a tribute story and she's going to die. She did it. I think. Oh no. I'd have put your head between your legs, love. Just hide. No!
I got
you! Dissipate. Oh, it's dissipating. She did it! She saved all their lives. But,
thank you.
But is she okay? Is Kate okay? Oh no, it's gonna be a thingy story, isn't it? Like a thank you for saving all of our lives with a picture of her. And changing the face of weather. She's alive. You did it.
Is everyone okay?
They are, thanks to you.
Did it help?
You did it, Kate. You did it.
It worked.
You okay?
She is now. Yes.
I thought you were a goner for sure.
Brilliant.
I think I love you.
I think we all do.
Door-to-door service, just like I promised. Brought you back in one piece.
Just about.
When you get to New York, they're gonna say that it was the fire from the refinery that caused that tornado to vanish.
They probably will.
Are you sure you don't want to do the pitch?
Partner?
Come on. You know you want to.
All right, fresh start.
Maybe it's time to renovate the old barn.
I like that.
Yes, do that.
Oh, all wins.
Storm Par. Sepulpa.
Calls us Sepulpa now.
Still not telling me when you're coming back?
This could be it.
Can't tell if you're joking or not.
Maybe if you feel it, you should chase
it.
Let me know how it goes. Okay, time's up. You gotta move. Oh, come on, man. Seriously? What's going on? Move your car. Go, now.
Why do I feel like he's an important thing? Oh! He's like, I'm sticking down. Brilliant.
Increasing winds from a nearby storm. Please expect delays.
Tornado interrupting? Well, let's go storm chase. I like that being the last shot. Yes! Oh, wow, look at the photos. I think real footage as well. Yes, and she got the story. They got the story printed of her. Director of photography Dan Mendel. Beautiful work. And edited by Terrelyn A. Shropshire. Always like to shout out the editor, but okay, that film was so good. It was so much more than what I expected it to be. I knew that it was going to be almost a little bit like the first Twister, but I half expected it to just be a whole mush of either rehashed plots or just not very well written. And although there were elements in there that were rehashed from the first one, or there was pieces taken from real life events that have happened before, like at the very beginning, the whole thing with the overpass was an actual thing that happened in real life. Majorly different outcome to the events, and it's the reason why now there's the whole thing of do not go and hide from a tornado. Underpass, overpass, what do you call them? Those things anyway, up into the girders. Are they called girders? I've forgotten. I know I had the wording down, when I did the trailer reaction to it. In fact, what I'm probably going to do is I will now clip that segment into this bit in the underpass that we see. I know that's something that really happened to people running from a tornado, and they hid in an underpass thing, you know, the ledges underneath the underpass.
It was filmed by a Kansas television crew.
Get up under the girders! It sounded like a freight train.
But this was a baby twister. Stronger winds compressed under the bridge would have sucked anybody out.
I know that's a thing, and it's become a whole myth of if you go under these things you'll be safe, etc. But apparently it's not a real thing, and you can get harmed if you go underneath these things.
Officials discourage anyone from seeking safety under a highway overpass.
And I believe the event was the Andover tornado, Kansas Turnpike tornado of 1991. It was a parent supercell that gave birth to a new tornado at the time. The new tornado moved northeast from the edge of El Dorado Lake towards Cassidy. But I really, really loved that. I mean, yes, it was a very popcorn flicks type film where you can just go in and just numb out to it and just sit there watching this film and not really think anything of it. And to be fair, I feel like I did that in comparison to what I do with other films. Sometimes in films, there's a bit of analysis going on of, oh, I like that, I like those shots, and I did that in this. But I sometimes tend to go into it a little bit more, and I've got my filmmaking brain on, whereas with this, I didn't necessarily do that too much. One thing that threw me as well, and I have to look it up, yeah, it is him. Yeah, it's James. Bill Paxton's son is in this film. There's a really lovely little cameo in there to pay tribute to his dad. And the other thing I was saying about is I saw a clip the other day of Glen Powell saying about when he first met Bill Paxton on a film that he worked on years ago, which is funny that they worked together on something. When he met Bill Paxton, he said, I've got a tip for you, that when you're outside in the sun, to stop your eyes from glaring like this, which is funny because I did see some shots in there where he was glaring, and he was sort of squinting his eyes, not glaring, but squinting his eyes. But he said to stop doing that, all you need to do is close your eyes, look into the sunlight whilst your eyes are closed, and then after a little while, go back to normal, and your eyes are accustomed to the light.
There you are with Paxton. And where'd you meet him? What is this for?
So I shot this movie called Red Wing, years and years ago, and Bill and I became really close on that movie. And even, he was so passionate about the weather. He would give weather reports before when he was doing Twisters.
Seriously?
Yeah. As an actor, sometimes you have to shoot outdoors, and you're kind of squinty and whatnot. And he taught me this trick that if you close your eyes and you look up at the sun, it warms your eyes up to the sun and you can open your eyes. And so while we were shooting Twisters, I was shooting outdoors the whole time. So I'd used that trick my entire career since meeting Bill. And on Twisters, I really felt like every time I closed my eyes, I got to think of Bill, which was great.
See, now, having seen the film, I do agree that it isn't a sequel or a remake of the first film. There wasn't any parts in there that I felt like, okay, they're ripping off the first film. There's completely new story elements, there's completely new characters. The only thing that they brought back at the very start, which I don't believe they had throughout the rest of the film, I think it was just when they were younger, is they had Dorothy Mark, or whatever number it was, which was a lovely little tribute, I feel, to the first film. I'm saying first film as if these two are connected in some way, even though I don't think they're supposed to be, but I'm gonna keep saying that, because if I say Twister, you'll probably get confused and think I'm talking about Twisters. The names are so similar, it's just an S's difference. There were so many different bits in there that I absolutely loved from a weather aspect, from either seeing the tornadoes in digital form, they were fantastic, and to be fair, I'm presuming they were based on real data from real tornadoes, because they looked so good. It's funny that when I saw the trailer to this ages ago, I then watched other tornado videos after it. There was not really much difference between the two. Digital effects have got so good these days that it does look real. Whereas if you go back to the first film, to Twister, yes, I know that was made when it was made, so graphics wouldn't have been as good, but that still looks so good. It doesn't look realistic as much now. You can see that it's a digital effect, but it still looks very good. Even some of the footage that they used when they're not even in the shot. And they could have done two things. They could have either superimposed people into shots of tornadoes that they'd specifically shot for this film, or they could have had actual shots of tornadoes and then cut away to the cast to get either pickup shots, but it doesn't quite necessarily show you the tornado, but that wouldn't have really worked because then you wouldn't have had two interacting with each other. Or they could have used bits of digital effects to merge the two together. They kind of made Anthony Ramos' character to be sort of unlikable by the end of it, or at least with the whole business thing, which I didn't really like because I like him as an actor and I wanted him to be part of the team. And it just feels a bit of a shame that he wasn't. In regards to the rest of the film though, absolutely loved it. I really enjoyed the whole wrangling the tornado aspects of it, and Glen Powell's character felt very much like the antagonist of the first Twister film. I've forgotten his name now, but the guy who I think looks a bit like Dan Stevens. Personally, if they were going to try and remake the film, I think they should get Dan Stevens to play that guy, because rewatching it the other day, I just went, it just looked like Dan Stevens. It's great that we focused on both because I quite liked his character in this, that kind of cowboy-esque storm chaser, but he was a really lovely guy. He wasn't an arse, he just had a bit of a cocky attitude at times. It's certainly a film that I could see that I would watch again a lot. It's like the first film for me, especially because I really love tornado or weather type things. I might not necessarily understand a lot of the language and the jargon that kind of goes along with it, or how to spot some of the weather things, but I'm loving learning all of that stuff. I can definitely see some of the inspiration that the writer took from Reed Timmer's team with certain things in this, like the drill bits going into the ground. Although one thing I think they should have changed is I feel like they should have made the truck more dominatory, something added to the sides, like extra pieces of covering or something that maybe gets lowered down at the same time, something that would help stop the wind picking up the truck, because I believe that's why the Dominator has those things on it, to stop the wind from picking up the vehicle, because it's all well and good it being connected into the ground, but as we saw in the film, it can still be picked up. But there wasn't just that, there was also the really funny element in there of them being YouTubers, YouTube storm chasers, much like Reed Timmer and the team, and plenty of other storm chasers out there like Picos Hank. He's fantastic, and there's a few others dotted around that I've seen so far. If you are interested in storm chasing, then check those guys out and check out some of the other ones that are kind of linked to those, because they tend to work with a fair few of the people that do storm chasing. Yeah, kind of going back to what I was saying, is it was different that we focused on not just the one major team being our main characters. We focused on two different teams. It's something I know I would have absolutely loved in the cinema, which is great for me because I also get to rewatch it. You'll see it in this video in a little bit. By the way, if you guys do want to see the full uncut reaction to this, you can see it over on the Patreon page or as a YouTube member as well, alongside loads of other films and shows as well. Okay, I say that there were no points in the film that felt like a repetition of the first film, but there was technically two parts split up. So one of them being the very end big tornado that we see, that being set in the movie theatre kind of reminded me, with the screen ripping away, kind of reminded me of the drive-in theatre from the first film. However, it was done a lot differently. It was a great aspect to have in there so that when you're watching it in the cinema, it works. What I think they should have done is the shot, maybe it would have scared audiences too much, but the shot when we see the movie screen get ripped away, I think that one should have been done fairly straight onto the screen with a bit of a border. You don't have to do it as just see the image. Have it so that we're fairly focused on the film that's on the screen. Maybe have it sort of just slowly push in and you hear the rumbling, and that's all you hear. You see the looks on people's faces at first, and then we just cut to this one shot. We hear the rumbling around us and like the sound of tornado outside, all muffled and that. And then we get the slow camera push in, and then you hear, and the whole thing then just rips open, and we see this incredible sight of this massive tornado. How terrifying would that have been? They did it really well, don't get me wrong, they did it really well, but that if I was to add something or change something, I would have added that bit into it. It was still amazing because it felt very much like and I can imagine it being in 4D and in 3D, it would have looked incredible. But to have that on the screen, you almost need something like an audience member, if people were actually sat down going, wow, it looks so realistic. Just looking at this screen and seeing the tornado outside behind it.
It's 3D, man! These bullets in 3D, it's like we're actually being shot at!
I would say though, it did kind of feel a bit unrealistic. The fact that when the wall ripped away, it only ripped away, really, the hole where the cinema screen was. In reality, that would not happen. It'd be the whole entire section of the wall would rip away, and all of the back stuff that's behind it would go, and half of that wall. It wouldn't just be that one little bit, unless that bit was incredibly weak in comparison to the rest of the wall. But the other thing also that reminded me of the first film was the bull riding scene, which very much felt like the drive-in movie theatre scene with the tornado at night just looming in the background. I loved that scene though. Absolutely loved it in this one, and I thoroughly enjoy it in the first one. So I felt like that copied it a little bit, and then in the original you then get that scene straight after that where they go and hide in an MOT garage type place, you know, where they do up cars, and you had them hiding out in there, which was incredibly similar to the swimming pool scene that we see in this one. I do wish they hadn't killed off James's character. I kind of wish he had gone with them, and I felt like there was a couple of little references to Reed Timmer and the team, Reed Timmer's catchphrases, but they always say something at the end to sign off. Something to do with chasing. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's never stop chasing. I had to look it up because I was a little confused. And they say similar in this film. I think other than the cinema screen, I think the only thing I would have changed felt like it was a little bit unrealistic, but I could be wrong. When they're heading into the tornado itself, I know there's the whole cloud of, wind and rain and that kind of thing swirling around it, but the wind would be fairly strong, hence why it's swirling like it is. But yet they drive into it like nothing is happening, and bear in mind, I know it's all digital, not even being, drilled into the ground at that point. You're just sort of sitting there. And yes, the tornado isn't there just yet. It is just the outer rain-wrapped area. But it feels like they should have already deployed the drills by that point already, just to be safe, just in case. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Anyway, I think what we should do now is we go and head in to checking out the trivia. As you can tell, it's been some time since I watched the film itself, and I thoroughly enjoy it still. One fact that I did find out that I thought, oh, that's true, but it sounds a bit weird, turns out was actually fake. And that was the Paul Shear guy, the security guard at the end of the film. I found out last night whilst editing this that I was like, oh, his mum was pregnant with him and he was in the background of the film in Twister. And I thought, oh, that's all true. And then I went down the rabbit hole. Apparently that was all fake. It was just a bit of a joke to one of the people that was on the red carpet, and that was then run with and got really popular on social media and kind of got blown out of proportion, and it was all fake. Anyway, on with the trivia. In honouring the original Twister film, it was entirely shot on Kodak 35mm film. I had heard something about it being filmed on film, and that's what films need to be doing again these days. I really enjoy films on film. Oh, and it was shot on location in Oklahoma as well. Lee Isaac Chung said that a large part of the decision came from wanting to capture the natural, vibrant colors of the state.
The original Twister, when it came out, it meant a great deal to me because I was watching a film that took place around where I grew up. I grew up on a farm just outside of Westville, Oklahoma, and that terrain, that landscape is a part of me.
Just another good day and good weather here in Oklahoma. The fact that we're getting to shoot this in Oklahoma is really crucial, and also it's such a character in the movie. It's all about community, it's all about home, and it's all about this mutual love of the way everyone looks up at the sky with reverence and awe.
The Water Tower of El Reno is shown as a tribute to the El Reno tornado of May 31st, 2013. I mentioned this about the El Reno tornado, and obviously when I was watching the film itself, I had picked up on, well, El Reno was a famous tornado that had happened. But it turns out, so in my head, when I was watching the film, I was thinking, is this like a dramatization of that event, or have they taken the facts from that event and has curated a film around that event? But then on researching it whilst I was editing it, I hadn't picked up on the fact that in the film was an EF5, I believe, and the real one was an EF3. But yeah, the water tower of El Reno is shown as a tribute to the El Reno tornado. Oh, that's where Twistex passed away. I didn't realize this. I knew of the Twistex incident. If you don't know, there was a tornado chasing team called Twistex. I won't play any footage or show anything from it. There was a piece of footage leading up to the event of it, but yeah, Tim Samaras, Paul Samaras, and Carl Young died in the El Reno tornado. Such a sad story. I know El Reno is a huge tornado though to have happened, like a huge event, and so many people were affected by it. So it's nice that they included it as almost a tribute to the real tornado that happened. Oh, Glen Powell's parents appear in this movie. I had no idea. Sitting behind him and Daisy Edgar-Jones during the rodeo scene. Oh, cool. What? Glen Powell was in Spy Kids 3D? You're kidding.
Robert Rodriguez ended up getting me the role of Long-Fingered Boy, which really changed my life and really started a love of film. So you're never out of the fight.
I was a huge fan of Spy Kids when I was a kid. Fun fact is, if you watch my Home Alone 4 reaction, I think it is, I actually pay tribute to a little thing from Spy Kids. They make this pose at the end of the film, and I said I was very Spy Kids, and I do like a little edit with the Spy Kids theme and stuff.
What's he done now?
Well, he saved the day, that's what.
Anyway, that's not Spy Kids 3D, but according to Powell, his parents have appeared in all of his movies since Spy Kids 3 Game Over. Bill Paxton had tried to get a sequel to Twister off the ground for years. Really? After seeing success as the director of films like Frailty from 2001, Paxton wanted to direct a modernized telling of the 1925 tri-state tornado that took the lives of 695 people. Paxton, with the help of producer James Cameron, also wanted the film to have an MPAA R rating and maintain a realistic depiction of the damages that real tornadoes cause, and planned for it to be shot in 3D. Oh my god, that would have been amazing. The film at one point, as in the supposed sequel to Twister that was going to have happened, it at one point had an unofficial schedule date for the summer of 2012 under the title Twister 3D. The idea was ultimately cancelled due to budgetary concerns, and years later by Paxton's death in 2017. Yeah, could Cameron not have done it without Paxton though? Brought on someone like Glen Powell, obviously not at the time, but brought on someone. He could have got the idea off the ground and paid tribute to Paxton that way. I don't know, considering budgetary concerns, probably not. And I suppose these days with the effects the way they are, it's a little easier. That's one thing I've got to put to this film, is the effects are amazing. The digital work that's been put into this, the hard graft of all of the work that's gone behind the scenes of this film to make it look as it does is impeccable.
These tornadoes are more realistic than any tornadoes anyone has ever seen on film.
We can prevent all this.
The magic trick of this movie is the blurred lines between visual and practical effects.
I couldn't believe the scale.
The art department, special effects, everyone's just doing such an amazing job.
You're getting hit with water and ice and debris. When you have someone shooting you with a jet engine, there's really nothing like it.
The adrenaline of that action, like my brain knows it's not real. My body does not know that it's not real.
Oh, it's funny because I did wonder if these were New York or not. The New York City scenes were actually shot in downtown Oklahoma City, which was dressed up to look like Manhattan. In a nod to Twister, Kate says the line, "I'm not back," a line by Bill Paxton's character, Bill, many times in the original. That's where I'd heard the saying from, when she says it at the motel scene.
I'm not back.
I'm not back.
Daryl Cox, who plays the trailer salesperson who suggests using an aluminium trailer, is an Oklahoman actor who also appeared in Twister as the Four Corners mechanic at the gas station hit by the nighttime tornado. Although his role is largely cut, he can still be seen a few quick shots. Production was originally to take place in and around Los Angeles, California, before it was decided by director Lee Isaac Chung, who had grown up in the Midwestern United States, that the film should be shot on location in Oklahoma. I feel like that's where it should be set. I'm not gonna lie, I would much prefer a film about tornadoes to be set in Oklahoma. How I've been thinking it when I've been editing it, I was like, how do I best describe this? The best way to describe this, I think, is it's like Twister from an alternate universe, but modern day. Tyler's story of how he first encountered a tornado whilst driving in a car with his aunt is taken from the real-life experience of Glen Powell when he was 9 years old. What? I mean, yes, you take your real-life experiences and put them into acting, but he physically did. So, I like it when they do that, when they add in real experiences.
It's really building up.
Now, this stuff was stuff we actually filmed during the summer, and we were out on the roads, and we had found this excellent location. Our location manager, Janice Pauly, is just one of the best in the business, and she found this wonderful area that had a ranch. Patrick Sullivan, our production designer, was also very key in finding these locations too. He spent so many days on the road just looking for the perfect roads, and he would shoot me over images, and we'd just figure out the logistics of how we were going to film it based on maps and what we were seeing in the pictures.
She says there's barbecue at the house when we're done.
Oh, yes. Yeah, thank you.
Now, this picture of the clouds there, we had a storm chaser named Sean Casey who we brought on board. And he's a filmmaker and a documentarian. And he has this incredibly souped up tornado chasing vehicle. And he goes out into storms and he films them. He's done it with IMAX cameras, with all different types of cameras, and he went out and got a lot of footage for us of actual storms. When we were filming all of this, it was during tornado season mostly. We started in tornado season and went into the summer.
Lean out the window.
He would go out, he would get footage, and at the end of each day when we were watching dailies from our work, since we're shooting on film on 35 millimeter, we would watch dailies at the end of each day. At the end of that, then we would look at some of Sean Casey's material that he was capturing all around Oklahoma, and we'd see footage like what you had just seen, those clouds and incredible moments of lightning and storms. I just knew that we'd be able to edit it all together somehow.
Producers approached the National Weather Service for assistance in training cast and crew in tornado safety, which I feel like they do need to do. Not being funny also, if they're on set and then there is a tornado warning and a real life tornado happens, which I'm fairly sure I remember hearing a story about. If that happens, they've got more training there to be able to, you know, put that stuff forward.
When we were filming in Oklahoma in the summer, we kept having to shut down for actual weather.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. We are unfortunately in a lightning delay.
My first night coming here, we go to eat after and the windows are rattling at the spot. And I'm like, yo.
Yeah, the National Weather Service warning coordination meteorologist, who is thanked in the film's credits, along with the NOAA personnel, hosted 18 cast and crew for what came to be known as Tornado Boot Camp. Glen Powell kept the grill of the Dodge Ram his character drives in the movie, and he then made it into a dining table. He also tried to keep the belt buckle that his character wears, but had to return it after being called by production. The cast joked that both pieces were roughly the same size. Massive belt buckle.
Seen anything like this. Never seen anything like it.
Actually, Hobby, you have seen it before. For Tornado 1.
Bro, have you read this script?
The guy who plays, I need to look up his name because I do mention him in the reaction. There's a meeting that they have in the diner with the guy who is selling the properties, and the guy with the cap on, who is Anthony Ramos's sort of side person, the guy that's alongside him. His real name's David something. That's what I'm looking up now. He was in that scene that I went, why do I recognize him? And then went, oh my God, it's Superman. I was like, how? Because when I watched the film, it wasn't out. Superman wasn't out. When they filmed this, the guy found out on set that he was going to play Superman. And there was a little in-joke of, oh, there's our Superman or something like that on set.
Congrats! Let's go! That's our Superman, baby! That's our Superman, baby! Yeah! I'm gonna try to fly! Oh no!
So that's the reason why in the edit I make mention of him being Superman, but I don't say anything.
Why is Clark Kent yelling at us?
David Corenswet, that's it. And yes, yeah, he plays Superman now. And so I had to make a reference in some way without having actually mentioned Superman. And it's funny then that there's the whole thing of him not liking to help people, which is completely opposite to his character as Superman, who is the most people-friendly, helping person that there is. The complete opposite character, basically.
Jaws was definitely a huge reference for me. This story about trying to figure out what to do about the shark with these three characters coming together, essentially, with each of them having a very different personality. One of the things that I introduced in the movie were yellow barrels as a result, because these yellow barrels were indicative of where the shark was many times. He developed a language, I feel, cinematically, of really showing more the detailed effects of where a monster is rather than just showing the monster. So that was a real touch point for me as I tried to show our tornado, which I believe to be a monster. I tried to show a lot of the effects, like the way that it would make a stop sign spin, or the way that it would make the windshield wiper get caught.
So at the rodeo, Kate is wearing beige pants and a white tank top, which is the same outfit as Helen Hunt's Joe Harding. Yes, it is! Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. It's so funny because there was at points that I was thinking, I know that I feel like they're trying to make her a bit sort of Helen Hunt-esque and him a little bit sort of Bill Paxton-esque. And then obviously we had Bill Paxton's real son in there as well, which was a really nice touch. This is the reason why I'm saying that it kind of feels a bit, and this was one of the reasons I started saying it in my head, that it feels a bit almost like a alternate reality version of Twister. After delays caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, filming was halted in July 2023 due to the writers' strike and could not resume filming until December. Because of this, major sequences were still being filmed in February 2024, just months before opening in July. Oh my god. The post-production team, working around the clock as late as 2 weeks before opening in theatres to make up for lost time. That's about as mad as my schedule. But they had an entire film to put together.
So this first shot, we had a strike that happened in between our production. When we were filming in the summer, we had the SAG strike, and that shut us down for a bit. And then we came back to Oklahoma in the winter after the strike was over, and we had to film as though it was still summer. This shot, I always think about that I always imagined what it would look like. It was the opening shot of the film. And then the big challenge was, how do we make it look like summertime in Oklahoma? And we had some incredible people working in our greens department to make it look green. We had some help from VFX in the background to help that look green. I feel like I'm giving away our magic trick.
In an interview with IndieWire, director Lee Isaac Chung confirms in the same world as the original Twister that Dr. Joe Harding, played by Helen Hunt, is alive chasing tornadoes, but the idea of bringing her back wasn't his intention. I feel like there could have been a point though, because especially if she's chasing tornadoes, surely there might have been a mention of her, because of everything that happened in the first film. Surely her name would be of note in this world then. So they could have had her character be mentioned, but not necessarily have seen her, but had her say, oh yeah, she was over in blah, 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 saw this storm, blah, blah, blah. Just as a background piece of information, that would have been great. Or her voice, that would have been great as well. Yeah, he said, I just felt like that it was not what I want to see Joe Harding doing years from now. Right after seeing the first film, I imagined, what is Joe Harding up to now? She's out there chasing storms, not at the farm complaining that her daughter's not calling her. Yeah, see, that's why I kind of expected that she would just be out there chasing storms now. And so that was really the basis of why, okay, it's got to be someone else. But this was also my thing of, like, why did they not make Daisy Edgar-Jones's mother Joe Harding? She didn't have to be from the farm necessarily. Like, they could have grown up on a farm together, do you know what I mean? But they didn't necessarily have to stay at the farm. Yes, it's a farm, a real life working farm, but there could have been some way that they explained it where she's off, chasing storms, just like her mother is. But they work separately and independently. Oh, I didn't know this. So the new Dorothy that's in this film, when it's unveiled, the majority of the labels are the same as the labels in the original Twister, even though all 4 Dorothys were destroyed. I take it they mean the 4 Dorothys that were made for the film itself.
A lot of these people you see in the background, they're actual storm chasers. And then you also see that truck in the background, that's a NOAA vehicle, National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration. There's a scientist who works with them named Sean Wall, who was a technical consultant on our film and also helped dress all of these vehicles. So he goes out into actual tornadoes and he studies hail. That's his specialty, but he also studies tornadoes. And he decked out our vehicles with actual weather gear. So all this stuff you're seeing is stuff he kind of built in his driveway for us. He's also an incredible scientist. He's such a wizard with what he's studying. And it was great to include him. You see him climbing up on a truck at the beginning of the scene there. But we had real storm chasers come in and serve as our background in some of these scenes.
Anyway, midway through filming, the director suffered exhaustion and was medically forced to leave production for 2 weeks. Oh my god. Director of photography Dan Mendel stepped in to direct. Awesome. I bet he loved that. To be fair though, when you're doing DOP work, you kind of have like a director's hat on at the same time to think, okay, I'm doing this, and you've got the eye for it, but you've also got the mind for it, and then you're listening and you know what the director would be doing and saying at that specific moment. So you kind of have an idea of what they would have wanted. I wonder if you worked with him still, even though he suffered exhaustion, could he still have, phone called him and said, do you want this? Is this okay? Cool. Or did he just leave it in his hands? Glen Powell's dog, Hot Brisket. Oh, I love that name. You're kidding. Glen Powell's dog, it's called Hot Brisket. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I'll have to see if I can grab this picture. He's so adorable. Oh, this is what he said on the set about bringing his dog there, I think. Sets can be very lonely places. And it's interesting that when you see a dog that's just filling you up with love, how it brings a cast together even more. There's something wonderful about animals, about how they can bring our walls down a bit and expedite friendships and things like that. So yeah, Brisket's been amazing. I consider him the best special feature of Twisters. Aww. Oh, that reminds me also of the line that Bill Paxton's son said in one of his interviews that I think I've already included it in the video, but I didn't mention it audibly. He said something along the lines of he did it for his dad, and it just struck me. It was such a lovely thing for him to do for his dad.
The idea for the windmills came about, I think I was watching some storm chasing videos where I saw a tornado go through a windmill farm, and I knew that our first chase when Kate gets back, it's our second time we're seeing a tornado. Everybody inside, we call it T2, tornado number 2. In this sequence, we need to have some destruction that's happening that puts our characters at peril. And I just felt like a windmill farm would be a great place to have a fun action sequence.
Yeah, I did think this. The speakers on top of the RV driven by Tyler Owen's team are an homage to the PA speakers mounted on top of Dusty's RV in the original. Oh, Helen Hunt had actually been keen to do a sequel, pitching an idea that she would direct, kind of like Bill Paxton did as well. So I wonder if they were thinking of the same film, or was this a different idea? However, instead, she was offered a cameo role, which she turned down. How true is that, though? Because we already had what they said earlier, unless what the director said earlier, or whoever that was, said was wrong. And this was true. This sounds like it was a more modern sequel, whereas Bill Paxton's one was obviously back then. So there you go. Here's some information about the end credit photos that we see. The first photo we see of a tornado is an estimated F4 funnel flanked by 2 smaller ones, and it is the earliest known photo of a tornado. It was taken on August 28, 1884 by F.N. Robinson, who observed the tornado from a street in the town of Howard in Dakota Territory, later South Dakota. While filming the opening sequence where the college students run to an overpass, a real storm rolled in and production had to shut down while the crew sought shelter. The storm ended up producing a tornado. After the first tornado rages through a local town, there's a shot of a man cleaning up debris from his house, and he picks up a coffee mug with the name Minari. Oh, Minari was Lee Isaac Chung's Oscar-nominated film that he directed. That's a nice little touch to his career, paying tribute. In one scene, Kate is seen wearing a t-shirt with the same design, although different colour, as the one worn by the young boy who emerges from the storm shelter with his family in the closing scene of the original movie. Oh, that's again another really cool touch. Apparently, by the end of the film, assistant director David H. Vengus Jr. banned the word lightning on set because it was viewed as a bad omen, because this was filmed during the Oklahoma tornado season, as I previously mentioned, and production consistently had to shut down due to severe weather. Yeah, Twisters was especially susceptible to storms since light towers and camera rigs were almost literal lightning rods. I never thought of that, yes.
The past few decades since Twister came out, the nature of tornadoes have changed. Tornado season itself is now longer. It can happen anytime.
Listen up. We are unfortunately in a lightning delay. Take shelter.
All of the cast met real-life storm chasers who showed us technical language and jargon.
We just wanted to be true to what tornado chasing actually is, and we wanted the science to back the film.
And action.
As we're learning, a lot of tornadoes are starting to move further east and further south, so there's a growing risk of more cities actually getting hit by tornadoes that otherwise in the past wouldn't have.
A lot of those occur at night, which is really dangerous because you're just not aware, or you might be asleep.
So the Weather Service is having to get more creative on how to give as much warning time as possible.
The Weather Service and NOAA, we're actually using high-resolution radars to quickly sample storm environments, and this is one of the new technologies. It allows us to track different storms in different areas electronically, so we can sample very large environments very quickly.
We could change those racks out with actual racks so that they're actually collecting data and basically integrated into the project.
We have too much knowledge now to not make shifts in our daily lifestyles. So why not, everyone start thinking, what can I do? What's one step I can do every day that may make a bigger and better difference for the future?
If it wasn't for the weather being probably a bit different to what you would expect, you think they would have filmed it out of tornado season? I mean, yes, they did say that some of it filmed in February. Yeah, another thing about Twisters is that there were often 200 people on set, miles away from any potential permanent shelter. To help stay prepared, they had a full-time meteorologist and emergency planner on staff. I never saw this! The reporter's name is shown on the news article at the end as Ben Shropshire. Terrelyn A. Shropshire edited the film. This is a direct homage to her. I love that. See, the editor's getting respect, getting a little shout out there. I'm sure you've heard me mention this already. I am an editor, so it really warms my heart to see that the editor had love there as well. That's the reason why I always shout out the name of the editors for these films.
Often editors will say, for those of you that are aspiring, it is about editing and trying to get those opportunities however you can. But I think part of it is also watching films. And I don't mean watching films for the editing, but really watching films for the storytelling. And then when you then watch a film, really thinking about why it works or why it doesn't. And I think ultimately you'll learn the technique. You can go into a class and learn how to use a tool. But what you really need to know is once you use that tool, how do you tell the story?
How did the gig come about for you?
Well, this is a very interesting story because, both Lee Isaac Chung, who we endearingly call Isaac, and I were mentors at the Academy Gold program. He mentioned that he was about to start something, and I said, "Oh, so what are you working on?" And he said, I'm going to be working on a movie called Twisters. And I said, "Twister? Like Twister? And he laughed. And we just started talking. And then at the end of the evening, he said, it's very interesting that I'm meeting you this way because my editor, Harry Yoon, who had cut Minari, is not going to be available for this one. And you're one of the people that he suggested that I talk with. At that point, he said, would you be interested in reading the script? And I said, absolutely. About a week later, I got the script, went and had coffee, and the rest is history.
I didn't know this. Most of the background extras were actual storm chasers who would often have to leave set to race down notable meteorological phenomena that popped up during filming. I had no idea of that. I wonder if some of them were the people that were pretending to be storm chasers or the people that were following them near the beginning of the film. I wonder if some of those were real storm chasers.
People that are background actors are actual storm chasers. So in between takes, I just got everyone coming up to me hey, if you ever want to go on a chase, let me know.
If you feel it, chase it!
We are in the mecca for tornadoes, so to have crew members literally leave set and go to storm chase is a really unique thing.
Hey guys, Editing Marty here. I just wanted to add this little note in here because for some reason I failed to notice this when I was looking through the trivia. Meet the real life storm chaser behind Twisters. Now I know I kept mentioning Reed Timmer throughout this, but apparently Sean Waugh, I think that's how you pronounce the name, a professional storm chaser and meteorologist, talks about his role in advising Hollywood on tornado science and the awe-inspiring experience of chasing twisters. Now this is by SciAm, which is part of the scientificamerican.com, and by the way, this is going to be a very unedited piece that I wanted to add in here briefly. But yeah, it seems that he worked with... He said, in taking on the challenge of creating a faithful sequel for modern audiences, which is interesting that he says the word sequel. We've all said, obviously, is this a sequel? Is this a remake or just a standalone film that stands alongside it, like another version of it, or like I said, in an alternate universe almost? Well, he says here that a sequel to the original that will be in wide release, and then says they recruited Sean Waugh and his teammates at the National Severe Storm Laboratory, NSSL, to ensure an accurate portrayal of the chasing lifestyle. War is a research scientist who often spent his workdays and his free time developing and deploying technology to study the terrifying beauty of tornadoes. Throughout the production of Twisters, he and his colleague Kevin Kelleher, an advisor for the original 1996 film and former deputy director of the NSSL, served as a touchstone for all aspects of the movie's realism. So I wanted to add this in here. Well, I'm not going to read any more of this article. I'm going to leave it in the description for you. I just wanted to add this in though, because I know I made a big, hefty mention of Reed Timmer, and he is not the only person. Oh, it also goes through a quick interview with him as well. There's a lot of really cool information in there, but there's so much of it that it would take me forever to go through all of it, so it's just a lot easier to guide you to the original article. Anyway guys, back to the video. Okay, this is something that doesn't make sense in some ways. The first iteration of the El Reno's farmers market, which was built with the goal of eventually being destroyed, was actually destroyed when a real storm came through with 50-mile-per-hour winds during filming. The crew had to shelter in place and rebuilt it afterward. According to director Lee Isaac Chung, they took pictures of the destruction so we'd know how to make the destruction look based on reality, which is fantastic that they did that they took that initiative to take these photos to then make it look real, right? But why didn't you just do it the other way around? Why didn't you just film the aftermath like you needed it to be and everything that you needed from it looking wrecked, and then work backwards, then rebuild it and shoot everything that needed to be done beforehand, if that makes sense? Or reshoot the beforehand part, but shoot the destruction part of it whilst it was demolished already? Does that make sense? I feel like they kind of made more work than they needed to, because by the sounds of it, they rebuilt it just to make it wrecked again. Or Glen Powell's character drives a red pickup truck in homage to the original Twister, in which Bill Paxton's character drives a red pickup truck as well. Oh, this is cool. So, talking of effects, in addition to special effects, a number of practical effects were used to replicate the tornadoes, including 2 jet engines capable of creating 170 to 180 miles per hour winds, a 10,000 gallon dump tanks and high pressure pneumatic water cannons to simulate the rain, and rubbery water soluble polymer that resembles ice for the hail, which was actually softer and therefore wasn't as painful when it hit the actors. You know James Paxton's character, the Jeep he drives is a Jeep J10 pickup truck. It's the exact same model of truck that was driven by Joe in Twister. The Muskogee State decal on Dorothy, the Muskogee State college van that was used by the college students at the start of the film, and the Muskogee State t-shirt worn by Praveen, played by Nick Dodani, are all nods to Joe and Bill Harding's alma mater in the original Twister. How did I not know this? Several crew members worked on both Twisters and Twister, including Steven Spielberg as executive producer. I don't remember seeing Spielberg's name on this. Maybe I did read it off at the beginning or near the end, and I just don't remember that. So if I have mentioned it, apologies. Visual effects supervisor Ben Snow also worked on it. Production designer Patrick M. Sullivan Jr. and Kevin Kelleher, who was a former analyst at the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, who served as the technical advisor.
That was Ben Snow, our VFX supervisor, saying, "You little beauty." And that was Doug Sok, our associate producer, speaking in Korean, saying, it's coming, awesome, and crazy, if you're wondering what he said. I chose not to subtitle that.
Oh, this would have been so good, because yes, I could see her playing it, and I love her as an actor. Jodie Comer would have worked perfectly. She was considered for the lead role, but dropped out due to scheduling conflicts. Yes! She would have been great. Although I think Daisy Edgar-Jones does play it better. No, what? Glen Powell and James Paxton were both on Spy Kids 3D Game Over. So a little earlier I found out that Glen Powell was in Spy Kids 3, and now I'm finding out that James Paxton was also in that? Why does it feel like everybody is in that film? Yeah. James Paxton stars as Dinky Winks Jr. What? Wait, isn't Bill Paxton in that as well? Yeah, Dinky Winks is played by Bill Paxton.
Somebody ring the Dinkster!
Ring him, Daddy!
Thanks, little Dink.
I know you're probably thinking I'm over-exaggerating, but it's crazy to think that Spy Kids 3 was the film that united them all. in some way. Bill Paxton, James Paxton, Glen Powell. That's crazy. Anyway, guys, that is the film's trivia for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've really enjoyed this up until this very point as well. One last thing before we go, though. I recently rewatched this film with a friend of mine in America. She's a huge fan of the original film, and with her being in America, I thought it was a great opportunity to take the experiences she's had with tornadoes, with big storms over in the US, and give me the kind of a bit of info and also watch the film along with me in VR, because obviously I'm not in America. So I'm going to put together the best clips from my VR session with her so you can see us watching it in the cinema in VR, some of the funny moments that happen, and then I ask her some questions afterwards about her experience with tornadoes and about the film itself. Hope you really enjoy this.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Hi, Marty. We'll go on record saying that I hate Warner Brothers. Can we say that?
Yeah.
So they're going to drive into the storm and hope that entire end gets picked up?
Yeah, pretty much.
Great. That's lovely. That wouldn't get me there. Oh, no. If a cow flies by, I'm going to die. Don't laugh. No, do not laugh. Something's going to happen. They're setting up too much of a relationship there for something not to happen to that guy. Don't say anything.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought it, though, when I saw this part.
Oh, that sound. But that's the other thing. It's like, they're that close, but you're not hearing it. If it was that close, it would be in the air, but you would hear it. It would be overtaking. Do not do that. No. Oh my God, no, they're not going to do that. Oh no. There's actually video online of people that did this, like took refuge underneath an overpass.
Yes.
They were very lucky. They were very, very lucky. You're going to have to bleep me, the New Yorker in me.
Oh, no. Tornadoes are extremely rare in New York.
Oh, well.
I could hear. People are nice.
Well, I'm walking here. So now, is she supposed to be related to Helen Hunt's character?
See, this is what I thought.
From the original?
But no.
But no?
Not as far as I know.
And here.
How are you supposed to do that? Yes, that's fine. Let's just hold the tornado in place and we can take a picture of it. You know, willing suspension of disbelief. I'll go along with it for a little while. I was psychically scarred. 3 of my friends got pulled into the air. Leave me the frig alone.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, cast her basically the way she looked.
He's coming after the people we love.
Don't guilt her. That's not fair.
Hillbillies with a YouTube channel.
Someone's a fan. He's got so much faith in her.
Maybe if I work real hard, I could be a tornado wrangler too.
Oh, I love her. Oh, really?
Yeah.
And Scarecrow and Lion? Yes. It's cute. It's cute. I really do like how they are incorporating actual, like, stuff from a phone.
It keeps it more realistic.
Oh, no. Yeah, but you just locked it. You need to, like, drill. To be on the props department and go, okay, this is what I think I want. Can you make it for me?
Come on, Kate, talk to me. We're getting close.
And they trust her like Helen Hunt, too. What the hell?
You wouldn't get out there.
No, you would not know. And granted, it dissipates just like that, but no. I gotta just find out what's going on with my headset.
Okay.
Because I think something's up with the battery, so. Oh, shit. Hang on. Damn it. I don't think I want to
Oh my God, this is brilliant.
What the? Flipping totally out of the thing of where I'm supposed to be, but I don't care.
You know, if you can keep up, we'll put you in the episode.
Most of the properties are underinsured.
No. But I don't like this whole manipulative thing because basically
dragging her along because she knows storms and
she knows storms, but they're making money off of it. But not in a bad way, because they know after the destruction that they can get everything cheap.
Every little detail that
has to be perfect.
Cutting back and forth is great. Well, you can see that they're similar in spirit. He's just a bit of an ass nugget.
That's a good way to put it.
You've got debris flying at over 100 miles an hour. You're surrounded by glass and steel. It just disappeared. I love it.
Like it's there.
Right, it should.
They'd be already spinning off the road by this point.
Like, there you go.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank God it's just graces.
Oh, damn chicken.
Thought you might be hungry.
It's a tiny piece. Oh my God, that's so perfect. I love that. They're just outside of a town that got totally destroyed as people are going ahead with their rodeo. Okay, just asking. Oh, that's just reminiscent of what?
Yeah.
What? Don't get up! Don't get up! Don't get up! Oh no! Create this is crazy because this is the second devastation shot that they've shown.
Then land a big fat grant for your science project.
Smack him.
Go yourself.
It's funny, I keep seeing more and more tornadoes.
It's known as climate change.
It is.
Oh, okay. What the hell?
Not gonna bother you, Miss Gordon.
Staying. He's staying.
He's staying. I am very amazed at how, with his facial expressions, he's been able to go from smarmy asshole to warm and inviting. Mm-hmm.
In the field, when it mattered. I got it. Okay, I understood before.
I hate you. I'm out of my freaking circle.
Just suddenly saw you go.
If I remember correctly, when we were first doing this, that's all you kept doing was going around other places. And aside from just what she went through, the feeling of responsibility because she thought she was going to get it right, and because of that idea, they all got sucked up. How they have not blown out the windows of that truck 5 times over. It's like, no. Even if it's in the F1, which you don't know until after.
Yeah, if she's even dressed like what's her name as well? Like Helen Hunt.
Yes, totally. They're making her look all like Tomb Raider-ish.
Told you we didn't need her.
He reminds me of somebody. He reminds me of Henry Cavill.
Everyone
Is he
says
like Henry Cavill's younger brother? Oh no. Oh no. Now it's becoming a fire tornado. Holy crap. And he gets out and you go forward.
Yep.
Oh, just let him fly, people. You're not saving any of that.
Those are all full. We gotta get everyone to the movie theater.
Oh no, not a movie theater. Seriously? Oh, come on.
Warner Brothers is coming down.
Oh, you're so evil. Oh, now I know why they did this movie in 4D. Oh, yeah, you don't want to do that. Oh, God. She looks like she's driving like on a Sunday drive down the country road. Oh. I must say that the mounting tension is very good. The true horror.
Yeah.
Not the horror of monsters, but the horror of nature. Oh, yeah, they're all gonna go. Oh, no. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. There she is.
Still not telling me when you're coming back?
This could be it.
That was not nice.
Yeah.
I've seen him before. I know that guy.
That's what I said as well. I was like, who is he?
What the hell? 5, 4. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I'm impressed that they went the entire movie and never kissed. Because I was like, oh, no, here's where the kiss is going to happen. But it didn't happen. Very entertaining. But I don't want to say that it's so wrong, but there were just, I know that they had to do certain things because if it was more true to life, you wouldn't be able to hear a single thing that was going on.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times when they were like right in the middle of the storm, like you heard dialogue, you heard all this music, but you never heard the storm. It sounds like the larger storms sound like freight trains. Like it's loud. Brilliant popcorn film. This would have been a lot of fun to watch in 4D. Like it wasn't connected to the original in any way, shape, or form, which I found interesting.
It's weird because it looks and feels very much like a continuation. Their family later in life, this is her daughter, etc. If they said that it wasn't, they said it wasn't a sequel or a follow-up or anything, or a remake or anything.
Especially when they, she looks like she could be Helen Hunt's daughter.
Yeah.
And they dress her similarly. I guess they're trying to harken back to that. There were definitely some technical things I'm like, why are all of the 2-ton vehicles getting flown in the air, but yet people are running along the ground? Like, how does that happen?
Like when their trucks are right next to the tornadoes, they're not even being lifted slightly by the back. There's no skidding. There was when they were skidding out of control because they were trying to turn. That was only when they were out of the way of the tornado. But when they're in the tornado, it's just like their vehicles are stood firm on the ground. What's going on there?
I know. I mean, EF4s and EF5s do happen, but not to the frequency. Well, who knows now what's going to happen with climate change and stuff, but they haven't been as frequent as what would have happened in this short period of time. But it's good film. It's entertainment. I loved it.
How did you find it compared to anything that you've been through yourself, though.
Oh, that's absolutely terrifying. The things that I've been through, the worst that we actually had up here was between an EF1 and an EF2 with the destruction.
Really?
It's really hard to describe. It's because we weren't in the direct path. It had happened about 10 miles away from us. So we're getting all of the wind, but not the direct wind. And when you go and see the aftermath and you see like this one particular spot where the one had gone through this wooded area, and you just see all of the limbs off of the trees. Like it's as if everything just got stripped and things were twisted. It was just the wildest thing. And it was just this path. Like it wasn't like totally this one thing, like you could see this path that it went through, and you just stare at it and go, it was the creepiest thing that I had ever seen. And then of course people's, trees are down and roofs are off and stuff like that. I feel privileged in a terrible way to say this, because people that have been through the horrible things that are down south and in the Midwest, what they experience is 100-fold worse than what we would call like little babies of tornadoes that have been up in this area. We get them in New York and Connecticut and stuff, but nothing like what people experience down there. And I don't even want to imagine what that's like, because it has to be horrific to watch everything that you have literally get blown away.
It's also being in terror every second of every day, thinking this might happen when there's
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Like in Tornado Alley in Oklahoma, you could actually see where tornadoes had gone and ripped through paths of things, because all of a sudden it's like there's nothing. And to hear those sirens, because we don't have those warning sirens up here.
Do you not?
No, we don't have sirens. I mean, we get the alerts on our phones, and they did have was it Universal that had the Twister ride? Because yes. I think you had mentioned that.
Yeah.
That they had the Twister ride. Yeah. It's not there anymore. I think they closed it down for, I forget what they're built, or either have built or are in the process of building.
I believe they replaced it with a really terrible ride.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. There are still some good rides there, but there are some really cheesy bad rides too. I can't imagine just being there and having all those wind machines going and then seeing all the stuff, and like that must have been pretty cool. But
a tornado is one of the most awe-inspiring sights one can witness in nature, full of majesty and mystery. I'm Bill Paxton. I play a storm chaser determined to confront that mystery by getting as close as possible to a raging twister.
And I'm Helen Hunt. I can tell you that when we agreed to make Twister, we had no idea what we'd signed up for. Because awesome as these storms are, they're also unpredictable. Appearing from nowhere, turning on you in a second, leaving no place to hide.
Wow, let's do that again!
New Twister. It's gonna blow you away. Only at Universal Studios Florida. Come ride it out.
So you've got reality.
Yeah.
And then you have theatricality.
Yeah.
And so for theatricality, having the whole thing burrowing down makes sense. But you still have enough room underneath that vehicle where the wind can come in and pull that whole thing up. It doesn't matter, especially if you're dealing with the size of tornadoes that they had, where the wind, I'm sure, was close to 180 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Or 160 miles an hour. The thing is just going to pull. I mean, I think that at one point years ago, I was watching this one particular storm chaser who had like a tank. Like it was built like a tank. Yeah. Where it would lower itself, and it had like things that were kept it so low to the ground. And I don't know, did it drill into I don't know if it drilled into
That's Reed Timmer's one. Yeah, it's got like pistons that shoot into the ground, not specifically drills, but it's like pistons that shoot in and they kind of grip the ground, but then in the ground, and then they have the whole car kind of hunker over the top of it to create a suction, not so much a suction against the floor because there is still a bit of room, but it's right close to the ground, so no winder can get under it.
These guys are using specialty glass, right?
Yeah.
So the stuff that, because they're in the movie, they're using just regular trucks.
Yeah. This is what I didn't understand.
The amount of debris that is flying around during even a smaller tornado, like all of that stuff, I can't imagine how many windshields that they would have gone through. Thank you very much.
And thank you too.
For a lovely day.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anyway, those were my thoughts along with my friend as we rewatched, or she watched for the first time and I rewatched Twisters. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on what she said. Do you guys have any similar thoughts? What did you first think to this film when you first saw it? What are your experiences with tornadoes? Because I feel like this is the only film that I'm going to get a chance to say this in. So if you had any experiences with tornadoes, with big storms, feel free to let me know in the comments below as well. Or if you don't want to do it that way, then feel free to DM me as well. Anyway, that is all for today. Don't forget, if you want to see the full uncut reaction to this, you can see it on the Patreon page or as a YouTube member as well. And again, if you do like this kind of thing or anything similar that I do, then feel free to like the video if you did like it and subscribe to the channel for more things like this. For whatever you would like to see, feel free to suggest it down below as well. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've really enjoyed this film reaction and, well, multiple film reactions in one technically, and all the trivia and everything. It's just a whole big package for you, including some of the behind the scenes footage. And also, if you know me, you know that I love to give you guys a little secret phrase at the very end of the video to say thank you so much for watching until this very, very point. If you've seen it till now, genuinely thank you. It really does mean the world to me that you watch these videos until the very end, for those of you that do, so thank you. And that's one of the reasons I like to do the secret phrase as well. And today's secret phrase is a phrase that you have heard throughout the entire film, and that is the phrase, if you feel it, chase it. So feel free to pop that down in the comments below. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, if you feel it, chase it, okay? Take care guys, stay safe, thank you so much for watching, have an incredible day, and hopefully I get to see you guys next time. Bye bye. If you're still here to the very end, then thank you so much, and also a huge thank you to my wonderful patrons: Roger C. Griffith, Douglas Collier, Terry V, Miggy Love, Chris Holmes, Jojo, Thomas Masters, Shoehorn1234, Res, Patrick Durr, Andrew Blount, Carlos, Marla Mize, Rob, Chandra Blair, Scott, Paul Zawicki, Randy, Kirsten, Juan Pablo Camero, JL, Maggie, Freya Alexandra, Milo, Miranda, Edna, Gina Aman, Tess Avaland, Olivia, Maria Stoicheva, Neno, Megan Janoviak, Rainy Tomo, Strawberry Tree, Kirsten Bailey, Boobly Boo, Louise Vanderhoven, Aubrey Terry, Wraithist, Heidi Steele, City D, Bumblebee, Joshua, Jesse, Rena Burra, Meet, Lolita Verbakovskia, Eli, Holly Jeffries, Alenka Hafner, HM Garth, Chloe Grover, Neb, Kyle Baker, Abby Barker, Tom Tattershall, Kristen Olds, Tilly Chum, Laura Hutchison, Tara M. Will Coxon, Sazzy Nation, Ferdinand Pitchard, Jim Kay, Sphere, Mel Days, Fran in the Pen, BG, Tara, Rags and Muffins, Nameless Human Being, Deb, Philippa Chapman, Emily, Panda, David Wayne Fox, Jessica Asakovich, Sue Pro, Naja and Workshop, Mike Tunnicliffe, Wolfgang Wolf, Lee, Harvey, Ankame, Aninya, Evan G, Violet Aurora, Pamela Chandler Rash, Scott Howard, Joshua, Robert Williams, Steve Webster, Amanda, Lipaz, Jamie Dodds, King, Happy Go Lucky, Caitlin, Analytical Guy, Maria Torres, Cliff Adams, Jonathan, Dirk, Annie Bonds, Crystal Appleby, Scorpius, Monica Murphy, Sebastia Saint-Ange, Varga, Leslie McKittrick, Nick Stark, Number 1 Carez, Jen, Biff McKeldin, Birgit, Stephanie Collins, Emily, Ken Duncan, Max, Helena Klitsch, Amy Quattlebar, Ry Levi, Wayne DeFries, JJ, Mikhail Augustine Reed, Malcolm Hope, Lee Hallam, Bill Waite, Charlie Elkin, Mika Least, Jeffrey Welton, Alida Scope, George, Ingrid, Stephanie Sexton, Jude, Bera, Robinio GD, Catherine Ellis, Vincent Barre, Sammy Fan, Eric Jansen, David K, Stephen, Edcat, MB8, Border Collie Lover 223, Caitlin, Juiced, The Gallifreyan Rebel, James, Johnny115, Tim, Paul Hess, Frank Tex, Marie Clark, Robin, and Matt Quinn. If you'd like to see more videos, there's some more on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching guys, and see you next time.